CAP President Dr. Donald Karcher learned early that where you start in life doesn't always determine how far you go.
I was born into a very middle-class family in New Orleans with absolutely no money to send me off to a fancy college.
He went on to the University of New Orleans and became only the second in his family to graduate from college, the first to become a physician. He did his residency training at Brooke Army Medical Center, located at Fort Sam Houston in San Antonio, Texas, where he also served for a time as chief of hematopathology. From there, he moved into a similar role at Walter Reed Army Medical Center in D.C.
I think my training in the Army and my service in the Army really prepared me well for eventual leadership positions that I've had during my career.
Another life-changing experience came while Dr. Karcher worked for a few years in private practice in New Orleans. He would drive 70 miles to a rural hospital in Franklinton, Louisiana, to analyze pre-scheduled frozen sections.
My personal experiences, providing those services at this tiny hospital way out in the country, has stayed with me all the years and really has brought to life for me the importance of making sure that we pathologists have the resources to be able to provide those services to wherever people live.
One of the biggest challenges and success stories involve the FDA's oversight of laboratory-developed tests. Dr. Karcher testified at a congressional hearing in 2024 against the rule, saying it would harm labs and ultimately patients.
Local laboratories would be very disadvantaged if this rule were to go forward as written.
A federal court ruled earlier this year that the FDA lacked the authority to regulate LDTs, a victory for the CAP and this president.
The issue's not over. It still has more to go in terms of finally resolving this, but we think this was a very important step and one that showed that when the pathology community speaks strongly with one unified voice, we can accomplish great things.
What do you see on the horizon for the specialty of pathology and the future?
New technologies that are literally on the horizon, they're already here, but will be expanding out over the horizon, are such things as advanced genomic testing, digital pathology, AI in pathology. These are amazing technologies, and it's very important that we pathologists embrace these technologies, make sure that they are developed and regulated appropriately.
It may be impossible to accomplish everything in one term, but looking back on his presidency, Dr. Karcher is proud of what he's done, standing shoulder to shoulder with members.
Well, it's been one of the great honors of my career to have served in this role as CAP president. And it's been an amazing experience. It's been a lot of work, a lot of travel, but that work and that travel allowed me to meet and work with some amazing people, literally in different corners of the world. And so that's been very rewarding.
Dr. Karcher will hand over the gavel to Dr. Qihui Zhai in ceremonies at the CAP annual meeting in Orlando on Saturday, September 13th.